Nembhard with the handle. Gives it up. Turner, a good look at a three. Bottoms.
That's a good start.
First possession for Milwaukee. Rollins lays it up and in. March. Excuse me, April. 90 seconds gone by here in the first. Giannis getting downhill. Bully ball in the finger roll. Giannis got up but couldn't control it. Halliburton. Nembhard penetrating and throwing it down. He has 6 of their 8 points. Halliburton out to Siakam. He's lonely. Hits the tray. Indiana run. Siakam. Halliburton. Neesmith. 3-ball. Corner pocket.
Only do one thing. Now they have a collection of all-around basketball players to help support Giannis. He believes that will be the difference. Michael?
Antetokounmpo sizing up the defense. Finds Lopez for the alley-oop. That pass deflected. Prince made the catch. Finds the cutting Antetokounmpo. Puts it up and in. Now Siakam. 3 points in this first quarter. Backing down Antetokounmpo. Turns inside. Got the lay-in. McConnell in to top it. Has the smaller green on him. Kicks it out. Siakam fires and hits.
4 for 9 outside the 3-point line.
Porter down the lane with the hammer.
Guys on this Bucks roster that can play one-on-one basketball that you can let him, quote-unquote, Doc Rivers says, dance with the ball.
Walker, first quarter. Here's Porter again. Gives it up to Trent. Trent behind the back. Step back, Jay. Money. The largest lead of the ballgame. A.J. Green for 3 is scored. Trying to chip away at this Indiana lead. The Bucks won the regular season series with Indiana 3-1 as Trent gets 2 more. Halliburton at the controls. Working on Green. Got right by him.
He was calling for the matchup he wanted. Great job of being under control.
Antetokounmpo, no one will stop him. The defense there. And Siakam breaking up the pass. Giannis has it. Trying to muscle his way inside. Got the lay-in.
He gets it back, and then he has a full head of steam.
6 for 7 shooting. Great pass. Turner. 15-point lead, the largest of the ballgame for Indiana. Giannis misdirection. Bucket. And the around the defense. Leaves it for Turner. Turner with the shot clock winding down. Can't hit the fadeaway. Oh! It bounces right. The ball rotates to Rollins. Rollins on the drive. Blocked by Turner. On the drive. Blocked by Turner. Franchise leader in career blocks. Halliburton. Mathurin. Got the drive.
And they found consistency in it.
No question. They were 24th in defensive rating last season. 14th this year. Lopez. Halliburton. Dumps off to Turner. Pump fake. Step back. Jay. Got it. 4 seconds. Make it 5 between shot and game clock. Nembhard will fire a 3.
Nembhard struggled the 3 games leading into this series. Pacers fans remember how pivotal he was in last year's run.
Go behind the back, poked away from behind by Siakam. 6 Milwaukee turnovers. Siakam, good! 2021 while with LA for Kuzma. Here's Nembhard as Antetokounmpo tried to draw the foul. Turner alone for 3. And Milwaukee just looks discombobulated on the offensive end. Lopez has to go to work. He's fouled. And they made Tyrese Halliburton.
And Doc Rivers said to us, Miles Turner, the unsung hero of this group. Consistent.
Nembhard gives it up to Turner from downtown. Got another 3. That was ABC. Porter over to A.J. Green. Doesn't need a lot of time. Knocks down the 3. Green can't shorten it. Offensive rebound, Portis. Swatted away by Turner. Up ahead, Turpin! A lot of time left in this ball game. Here's Antetokounmpo spinning in traffic. Got some space and laid it in. On a lull right now for Indiana. Trent forced to give it up. Good contest. A.J. Green, the pump. Fly-by. Got a tray. Clock winding down. Halliburton working on Portis. Pull up. Got it! Now Siakam with the shot clock winding down. Penetrating out to Thomas Bryant for the corner try. Giannis back out there for the Bucks. He has 31 and 11. Driving on Bryant. 2 more. Siakam getting downhill. Pull up. Off glass.
I feel like Giannis has been much better at not settling for those. Doing things like this, getting to his spot.
Nimhart dips it up. Toppin for 3. Good.
The way that Indiana just moves the ball, they share the basketball. They are about ball movement. Lots of players getting touches. And
Porter. Green won't take the 3. Instead it will drive, kick, Trent, yes. Step back 3, off the heel. Long rebound to Porter. Back to Trent. A.J. Green downtown, yes sir. Toss out to Turner. Nimhart on the logo. Crossover on Antetokounmpo. Blocked. Antetokounmpo with the swat. Nimhart. Clock winding down. Swatted again. It's a shot clock violation. Turner. Step back. Cash. Driving. Gives it up to Siakam. Siakam, the one-leg runner. They're window dressing here. There's 0.4 of a second. And that'll do it. Indiana takes game 1 of this best-of-7 series. 117-98, the final for Stephanie White, Katie George, and our entire...
And the Pacers have their usual 5 starting lineup. Here is Nesmith, and he gets the 3 to start. Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the starters for the Bucks. Here is Siakam. He scores, and it's 5-0. Running the Indiana offense. Did not shoot it well, but here he goes. Turner in the corner for 3.
Himself, so you get him a wide open look. Miles shoots as good as any big in the league.
And an 8-0 lead for the Pacers as Lopez.
But that's what makes the Pacers so effective. You can put the ball in his hands, he'll get it to people in position to score, and he doesn't turn it over.
And Lopez hits it. Lillard is yet to take a shot. He loses the ball, but got it back. It's loose. And ahead now to Siakam, and the dunk! Turner gives it to Halliburton, now Nimhart, 7 to shoot. Here's a long 3 by Andrew, it bounces in!
Defensively have got to get to the shooters wherever they are in a closeout.
Obi Toppin is in for the first time. Halliburton scoops inside! 21-14, Pacers by 7. They have not trailed. They've led by as many as 9. They alley-oop it, and Toppin!
A switch on the backside. You can't get out to Nesmith quick enough.
Nesmith. Here's Lillard for 3. Lillard made 197 in the regular season.
It's the battle there.
Here's Halliburton over
That's
the top.
He
got it!
When your defense is held up and you've been able to take your defense and really get some good things out of your offense.
Lillard has played the entire quarter. And Lillard, again, has played the entire opening quarter.
They called it. I could hear the bench saying, step up, step up, step up. They called it because you can tell there's a tail dribble that Lillard had.
Mathurin for 3. Portis against Siakam, and a basket and a foul.
It's hard to beat if you're not passing the ball. It's hard to beat this lineup defensively.
And now Portis steps into a 3-point shot.
You got to get on him quick.
Portis had a 15 rebound game against the Pacers earlier this year. Last 10 games of the regular season, Walker shot 54%. Another Milwaukee turnover. Lay-in by Mathurin. Turner with Toppin and Mathurin.
Get it off the pass. Move it off the pass.
Halliburton's going to set for three. Second. Lillard on the drive, in traffic, finds Trent for three. It's good.
That's the way they play most effectively. He created that by beating his man and putting the Pacers in rotation.
Lillard averages 7 assists per game and a line drive three. And Halliburton missed a little runner in the lane. Now Antetokounmpo, and that ball loose, but picked up by Lopez for three, and he hit it. There's 14 from the field. They're just 10 of their last 30. Halliburton inside, dunks it. Prince lobs it up, and a left-hand dunk.
The ball at the rim before Miles could do anything.
Nembhard.
Good back cut, Miles. Really good back cut.
Lillard absent in game one, making his name.
Those get stolen.
And now Nembhard, top of the key for three. It's good. And the first field goal of the half for Milwaukee. Halliburton, they left him open, and a three is perfect again. Kuzma cut off by Neesmith.
I'll take this matchup any day.
Kuzma in traffic scores again. Shot clock at 4. Nembhard, step back baseline. Tough shot, wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Kuzma banks it in.
End of that play, piece of play in the action, they were talking to the officials too much, and that's what you'll get, but you don't force the defense to shift.
Milwaukee 9 of 20 from three. They don't need a three there. Siakam 14 points, 5 of 11 from the field. Giannis, and he dunks it.
Nice move, and Siakam's the right guy with the ball. Everybody else, I'd go 1-4 clear.
Sellout on their feet, in by Siakam.
That's why you go 1-4. You clear it, let him go to work.
And Porter hits one. 3-point field goal tonight. Porter hit that one at buzzer.
This is the guy that can get a shot. So he can get a shot. Porter Jr. can.
99-89. Underneath, McConnell got it.
Change of direction. Right there.
Siakam for three.
Now you're dribbling.
Turner catches and is going to fire a jumper. It's good inside the arc at 110-95. Giannis catches and dunks.
He tapped the ball and then got it back. I mean, I thought it led directly to a basket. No, you're right.
And Portis up top.
Great effort by Turner.
Toppin in the corner for three. Lillard turns the corner. Portis again for three. This time no good. Giannis the rebound and a foul. A chance for the Bucks to get it to single digits. Portis in the corner for three.
Wow.
Giannis throws it out to Portis. His three is good. It's a 5-point game. Two-man game. Lillard, Giannis. In the corner, Portis for another three. No good. Kuzma the rebound. Portis was going to reload again.
Oh my goodness. A deep three. Yeah, that's a tough shot.
Siakam for three.
Yeah. He was lined up.
Nembhard passed up the three. Halliburton to the basket. It's blocked out of there. Here's a jumper. Nembhard got it!
Those are his possessions. I'm telling you, you can hear the crowd. This was a huge deal. But since they don't score, you're in a position now to preserve it.
Inside a minute. Pacers by 8. trying to go up 2-0 in the series.
He wants Giannis.
Stop and go.
Yeah, he wants Giannis. Got to go to Milwaukee and figure that out. But in the meantime, great celebration for this Pacers team. Stayed solid on the defensive end.
An 8-point win for Indiana. They need the best.
An early personal on Giannis and now an early one on Brook Lopez.
And that's not the start Doc Rivers wanted to see from his team because it takes away the aggressiveness.
Here comes Giannis, who's been terrific through the first 2 games. Off one leg, yeah. To Turner, 3 to shoot. Turner drives in. That time, Antetokounmpo blocked him cleanly. Here comes Giannis storming in for the finish and the foul. Antetokounmpo draws 2. Trent will fire and tip from 3.
To make that extra pass to the corner.
Good movement here. Neesmith will fire. In and out. Rebound banged around. Neesmith flags it down. Little push jumper is good. Lost the handle, threw it away. Here comes Trent. Trent waits and finishes. Plus the foul. 4 minutes into the first quarter of game 3. Indiana a 2-0 series lead. Neesmith got that one. After it looked like Kuzma had outstanding position, caught that deep. Antetokounmpo ranges to the ring. Back out. Guarded by Kuzma. Halliburton pulls and knocks it down. Here comes Trent, back to Lillard. Bobby Portis in along with A.J. Green off the bench. Antetokounmpo, center of the lane for the slam. Out there with McConnell, Porter, Bryant, and Neesmith. Toppin got grabbed on the jersey, lays it in. Siakam, Portis, can't hit. Sims the O-board. Green, wide open look. He's good. Lillard, a deep one. Back ironing off. McConnell flags down the board. Here's Mathurin storming in for the bucket and the foul. Siakam scrapes up the rebound. Halliburton starts the second on the bench. Siakam connects on a 3.
You're going to get from him each and every time you step on the floor.
Been outstanding in this series. Lillard, great look. Sims.
By the way, did you see Jericho Sims put his head over the rim? If Dame didn't get that block.
Meanwhile, Siakam then uses the side. And they, up until this point, they've played their full 10-man rotation in this series. With everyone having effective minutes as Portis. Lopez eyes the shot clock, 8 on it. Kuzma plows ahead and finishes.
Dame unable to truly get going from the field. That's what they rely on when Giannis is on the bench. And right now, Dame on the bench as the Bucks go back to that zone. Kyle Kuzma initiating offense. Talked about he only held onto the ball for 50 seconds in game 1.
Kuzma got that one.
Impact on that end of the floor.
Halliburton bounces. Neesmith will fire and hit again.
Opportunities on the offensive end. If you force Halliburton to just be a scorer, that's not the way that he wants to play.
Halliburton can do that as well.
Even Neesmith and Benedict Mathurin, those 2 guys, tremendous production here on the road.
Neesmith up to 15 and a half.
I'm surprised Toppin didn't attack Giannis with Giannis playing with those 2 fouls.
No look to the corner. That 3 is good.
Giannis, you see Siakam had no problem with that.
How about Neesmith meeting Giannis at the apex? But the persistence from Halliburton kind of settled into that instead of getting into the 2-for-1. Halliburton to the rim. Getting to the cup. Lillard, no. Giannis, yes.
Dame's calling for an assist. Loose ball slipped in a wet spot. Actually dove a second time, but that one unintentional.
Into the corner. Trent's 3 is good. The presence of Siakam. Also talked about the value of his experience. Giannis off the steal. Nembhard tips it. Trent, you bet. Neesmith connects.
How about the
Porter tiptoeing. Green snakes inside, pops it in the air. Giannis the finish and the foul.
But going to keep Mathurin in the game even after the technical foul.
Spacing got jumbled there. Topping. Oh, wow.
Allowed him to get the easy assist to Siakam.
Here's Porter handing it off to Giannis. Antetokounmpo jumper is good. They now lead by 8. Trent, catch, fire, you bet!
In this third quarter with an 11-point lead, and you bring him back fresh to start the fourth, he's going to finish the game.
Siakam using the window beautifully. Here's Portis. Poked away. Portis trying to take Siakam, fading away, and hitting. Rivers, we'll see if his voice makes it through the fourth. Lillard starting this fourth, connects! And Lillard out there right now without Trent, without Giannis to begin this fourth. Green in the corner, he got it! Nembhard dumping it in, Siakam turns and hits.
We talked about this, but his teammates have not been involved with him here in the second half.
Green again! Siakam with the answer.
But we saw Orlando do this in their series against Cleveland last year.
Trent on the steal. Here's Giannis. Trent wide open. You bet!
That many people would have wanted him to be, but he hasn't been scoring and has brought it in so many different areas, as does this gentleman right here, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nembhard gives it up. Halliburton a 3 is good.
And looking like Rick Carlisle is going to wave the white flag on this one is Johnny Furphy.
Trent again! Giannis pull up. Short. Trent was open. Green will fire. Why not?
Between the two.
Rick Carlisle empties the bench.
Uh-oh, you got to find Trent right here. This is the spot.
Giannis instead to the rack.
Get him out of the game. Get Giannis out of the game. But you want to get him an opportunity to at least break that record right now.
Again he does. And hits. Step back. Partially blocked. Milwaukee gets off the deck here. Little shovel. Jericho Sims getting in on the act. The Bucks are on the board in the 2025 NBA playoffs. Milwaukee takes game 3.
They ramped it up with their defense, making them uncomfortable, Indiana, on the offensive end.
Rejected by Lopez. He got Siakam. Something changed in that third quarter. The Bucks did ramp up their defensive effort and intensity. Nesmith, the floater to get the... And then Antetokounmpo cut off there by Siakam. Little body bump, and Kuzma gets inside for 2. They know they can't stop it, but they can make his life more difficult.
And they felt like they kind of got away as Turner knocks down.
No, third fewest turnovers in the NBA. Only Oklahoma City and Boston committed fewer. Splash! Milwaukee opens 3 of 8. Early offense. Turner, catch, release. 2. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Freight train, can't stop it. And Milwaukee cuts it to 1. Walker extra, Nesmith. He got Trent to lean, and Nesmith takes up real estate. Kuzma, fake, and the finger roll rims out. Rebound leaks out to Nembhard. Open look, Nesmith. And it bounces in! Bucks have missed their last 5 shots. Trying to end the scoring drought. Antetokounmpo attacks and slams.
We got like a little hate towards each other. I think that's kind of good for the sport, right? Having 2 teams that really don't like each other, 2 teams that know exactly what each other will do.
Leads to Walker one-on-one with Green. McConnell will go to the other side. Toppin is popping. Crosses, off balance. Couldn't finish it. McConnell pushing the pace. In transition, McConnell attacks for 2.
9 fast break points here in this first quarter for the Pacers.
Porter, swing, Green, again! Porter defended by Shepard. Screen from Green. It's a whole lot of Porter, and he buries it. Here's Portis. Lost it for a moment. Siakam digs in defensively. Shot clock is winding down. Portis on a turnaround. Bullseye.
And that's it.
Doc Rivers called him a Swiss Army knife. Siakam feed it. Bryant kick. McConnell straight away. He's got it. 42-33 Indiana. Green swing. Portis takes the baseline and he gets the tip. The Pacers have maintained their lead throughout against the Bucks. Turner gets cut off and he banks it off the window.
But he's capable of sliding his feet with Giannis on the perimeter.
Green's had a major impact. Shovels it for the Porter J.
This is a top three-point shooting team in the NBA this season at 39%.
Halliburton drives, kicks it out for the Nembhard jumper, and he connects. Ball is keeping him in this game. 8 of 16 from downtown. Halliburton swing, extra, top in, nylon. Lopez screen, Porter, he's got shifty moves.
Points in the regular season were unassisted. His ability off the bounce, pretty talented.
Halliburton cans a triple. Gary Trent Jr. tied Ray Allen's franchise record for the most threes in a playoff game with 9 on Friday night. Shot clock is down to 7. Halliburton, the three goes.
Obviously, they want to limit those two.
And right out of the gate, they can't get Kyle Kuzma at the rim. Oh, the crank by Turner.
Oh my.
Early offense, Portis. Hand it, Trent. The three ball goes. Third block of the night for Turner. Nembhard, open look. He's got a three.
Transition from Milwaukee, so imperative that they execute and not turn the ball over.
Feed it. Nice turnaround from Turner. You, meaning me.
Well, we've never actually played one.
But that's what it would look like.
Been ducking me.
Antetokounmpo, the spin to the rim. Shot clock down to 4. Nembhard, fend off. Jumper on the way. In and out. Rebound snagged by Shepard. Open look, Walker. Got him. A 3. Trent, one dribble and a J. Short. Long rebound. Green's got the angle. The reload for Trent. Slam down. Antetokounmpo. To 1. The 4-5 matchup in the Eastern Conference. Turner, open look at a 3. He cans it from long range. For Milwaukee, Rollins can't hit the 3. Offensive rebound, Antetokounmpo. Give it up. Portis, his jumper is good. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. McConnell accelerates and finishes with the left hand.
Seeing everyone side to side there. McConnell able to take advantage.
Antetokounmpo floats it in, +1. 180 pounds. McConnell, shovel, Siakam. Shepard not looking to shoot. Shot clock is down to 3. McConnell trying to make it happen. Gets to the rim and lays it in. Back to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee. Spin move. McConnell drive and kick. Toppin sticks the 3. Has the answer. They're shooting 71% in the third quarter. Rollins had it knocked away for a moment. Lob it up. Slam down! A minute 35 to go in the third. Giannis has 17 in the quarter. Ball movement leads to a Shepard 3. It's good! Bouncing off. Tip doesn't go for Toppin. Leak out. Portis. Swatted. Neesmith gets back with a rejection. But he's down. Halliburton spins it in. And the harm. Prince lets it fly. Short on a 3. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Lob it up. Caught by Toppin. Touchdown. That end of the floor. Defensively, there are no signs that the Bucks can stop the Pacers. Pat Connaughton in. And Doc Rivers looking for a jolt of energy from
dribble penetration, either leading to layups or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Upstairs for Antetokounmpo. Switch. Bullet feed, Toppin off balance. Everything is going down for the Pacers. There's been a rarity. Lopez limited action tonight. Feed it. Porter, his jumper goes for three.
And Kevin Porter has to be aggressive here.
Lopez asking for it. Siakam switches onto him, 10 to shoot. Porter lines it up, and he hits a three.
Having to get stops has been a problem.
Siakam to Neesmith. Yes! A triple. Working around the perimeter. Nembhard gets off a clean look and connects for three.
Really, Indiana has dominated every half of this series. 8 halves thus far.
Green underneath. Throw down by Sims. Livingston will get a shot off. Knocked around, controlled by Indiana. And the Pacers go wire to wire to take complete control of this series.
As a coach, all he does is win.
A.J. Green and Cedar Falls 5 on Sunday in Game 4. Portis, Nembhard on him. Giannis, the three. Milwaukee down to a 6-0 start. Here in Game 5, Porter stumbling, finds Portis. And
He's part of the hand, which is part of the ball.
Right. And the thumb and the wrist. We've heard a lot of that recently. It's Turner, Neesmith, swing it around the perimeter. Here's Turner. Got it.
Don't have one for later in the game, but I like the strategy by Doc Rivers to leave your best player in the game.
Gary Trent.
Yeah, but
Not comfortable right now.
no, they haven't been able to penetrate the shell of the defense of the Bucks here. As you get a
Shepard. Lopez loses it. Chance here to get out and run with numbers. TJ McConnell with the left. Down to 8. Game clock about 10 right now. Here's Porter. Up top. Oh, Jericho Sims. Kobe Toppin with the left. Doesn't go. Milwaukee doing a good job on the glass early. Kuzma rattles in the three. Siakam along the baseline. Spins. Gets a little bit of space over 7-23. Green, the three, got it. Indiana shooting just 31%. Wide open. The three doesn't go. Neesmith over to Halliburton. 12-point game. Halliburton, 10-point game. Portis. Cut off, has it knocked away. Turner, the corner three. It's a 7-point. Giannis scoops it up. Green, the upfit, gets a little bit of room. Sidestep three. In the second quarter, 10-point game. They had it to 7, the Pacers. Trying to get there again. Largest lead was 20. Neesmith with an upfit now. Off the bounce. 8-point lead. Halliburton. He's 2 of 4 from the field. The deep three. Got it. Shot clock down to 3. For the lead. Their first lead of the night. Andrew Nembhard. Trent. Halliburton with the denial. Portis. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Portis with a three. That's good. 6:56. Nembhard driving. Turner. The three.
for your teammate to make that pass out where the defender can't recover. Great job by Turner and Nembhard.
Oh, how about Porter getting it? Just checked in. He gets the offensive rebound. Giannis cut off by Mathurin. Porter with the three. Porter stays with Halliburton. Shot clock down to 5 as Portis arrives on the scene. Obi Toppin delivers it around. Trent takes it back from Halliburton. Fires a three, and Sims with the offensive rebound and the slam dunk. Siakam the other way. It's
second unit for the Pacers. They've been a difference maker all season long.
Minute to work tonight. Giannis backing in. Into a double. Clock down. Trent with the relief.
Attacking that switch.
Giannis trying to spin on Walker. Gets by him along the... Too strong, and Neesmith with the rebound. McConnell gets by Giannis, leaves it for two. Giannis into the front court. Trent to tie it, and he does. Another second half tie. Streak in franchise history. Their last road win on the playoff scene as Gary Trent Jr. connects.
Assuming the help wasn't going to be there.
Siakam working on Green, and Pascal by Porter trying to create space. Clock down, it's Trent, and he buries it. What a performance by Giannis. 26 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. Green with a three. Oh! Down by 4. 1:18 on the clock. Here's Halliburton getting to the rim. Has been not only in the series, but even the regular season matchups. They've made 6 more. Giannis. Oh! The bucket and the foul.
You've got to get that ball to Giannis on that block, no less.
Slight difference. Game clock, shot clock. Halliburton to the rim. On Giannis. Giannis backing in. Spinning. Jumper doesn't go. Hand off to Halliburton. Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Lines up the three.
That was the Giannis effect there. He saw Giannis. He wanted to get Giannis in the pick and roll to take away his ability to help defend as Gary.
Trent. He'll fire it. Oh, he's on.
Effort, and I think fatigue has a lot to do with it.
42 minutes for Giannis, 44 for Green, 46 minutes for... Trent, the three, oh, it continues there. He's able to send it to Green. Giannis getting downhill, finger roll. And tonight they've combined for 63. 7-point lead. Nembhard with a three. Good. There's still life in the building. Halliburton attacking. And the foul. Porter. To Green. Trent with it. And he loses it. Halliburton. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, Halliburton for the lead, 1.3 to go, Pacers by 1, Porter to inbound it, no, Giannis is going to take it now, here's Gary Trent Jr., lets it fly, and the Pacers are moving on, what a comeback